Today's episode is a special episode. It is a tale of failure. It is the tragedy of Cinder Fall. We open up the episode with Penny setting bombs in the dust mine, and I can already tell this is going to be really fucking stupid. Apparently the thrusters won't get them high enough, so they're going to use the explosion from the dust mine to help them, which is some retarded-ass cartoon logic for a show that wants to be taken seriously.
Don't you think Penny has had enough people telling her what to do?
Unless it's RWBY, apparently. Then it's fine. Before they can take off, Cinder shows up. How convenient that her hunch just so happened to be right. Though it's not the most egregious thing in this episode. A fight begins, and it's really bad. I mean, it starts off fine, but then Maria starts to body Neo, which is both hilarious and retarded. The fact that Maria is capable of annihilating Neo, who forced Cinder into using her maiden powers, shows just how worthless Cinder is, which also makes me laugh. And if Maria can fight this well as an old woman, then why isn't she helping with the Grim cleanup? At least last season anyways? Because I was under the impression that her old age made her unable to fight. But apparently that's not the case, and she's clearly enjoying it and not being tired out, so I guess she was just being lazy. Cinder tries to melt the steel beams holding the launch systems, but Penny manages to hold the platform up and freeze the melting beams. Really know how to use those powers after only a day, huh? Cinder tries to grab Penny with her Grim arm, but Penny stops it. Now, Penny being able to effortlessly use her powers should be able to just freeze Cinder's arm, right? Or not even have your aura up. Why in the fuck do you not have your aura up? Did she forget? Oh god, it's Volume 5 all over again. Cinder attempts to steal the maiden powers, but is knocked off. Hey, remember how when Amber was having her powers drained and the process was interrupted, Cinder still managed to get at least half of the power? Why isn't it the same for Raven and Penny? I thought the Grim Arm was the upgraded version of the glove, but I guess they just kinda forgot. Neo is then swiftly one-shotted, and I laugh. Why is Penny holding her arm? She's a robot. Unless Pietro was retarded enough to have her feel physical pain. Cinder is one shot, and did Cinder also not have her aura up? Because she's clearly feeling pain, and aura is a force field that protects you from damage. Unless they retconned aura again, so you do feel pain if you're hit. Cinder is also knocked out, which definitely shouldn't happen because getting knocked out after sustaining a hard enough hit causes physical damage, which aura protects the person from. So either we have another aura retcon, or Cinder didn't put her aura up. Regardless, Cinder has failed. Again. This time in the most spectacular way possible. Never have I seen a villain so worthless, so inept, so incompetent, and writers equally so, that they refuse to have this dumbass learn anything from her failures. It's literally just the same shit with her. Why even bother keeping her around if all you're going to do is humiliate her over and over and over and over again? It's Adam all over again. Power scaling in RWBY must be like interpreting quantum physics from a toddler. Penny, for some reason, doesn't just freeze Emerald's gun or block the bullets and just lets them escape. Doesn't even try to shoot them down out of the air, and if you say Penny wouldn't just flat out kill them, here is Penny in Volume 1 murdering White Fang members. However, seeing Cinder get destroyed so thoroughly makes me very happy. The stabilizers were damaged in the fight, so Penny says she's going to do it herself. Pietro says no, and the acting here is very good. Removed from everything and just looked at by itself, it's good stuff. Unfortunately, context is gay. Penny as a character is underdeveloped, and the thing about her making her own decisions finally doesn't matter, given she did that in the beginning of the season, and it's okay if RWBY does it. Plus, if they can find her core, she can be rebuilt. Not a lot to really amp up the drama, so Pietro lets her do it and the message plays. And of course it's RWBY, because having an actual professional like one of the Happy Tissamtards would make too much sense. I mean, if a 17-year-old came onto my TV screen and told me about an immortal thought, I wouldn't believe it. Not saying everyone shouldn't believe her, but if everyone does, then fucking Christ, humanity deserves to die. It is nice to see Glenda, though, even though she doesn't say anything. Not so much diversity hire, was hoping Adam killed her off screen. However, there is one thing in the message that really gets your noggin jogging.
unpredictable, she wouldn't have acted with such caution until now. She knows we're a threat.
Now, this is just speculation, but this might lead to two stupid possibilities. Either the reason why Salem wants the beacon relic, or the Sword of Destruction, is because it can kill her, which would make this...
How do I destroy Salem?
You can't.
Completely wrong, given Jin's limits are only that she can't answer questions that pertain to the future. So it would just be on the mountainous pile of retcons. Or the stupidest option, that the gods, if they deem humanity to be worthy again, can destroy Salem, and it would be caused by one of RWBY's gay speeches. Again, this is just speculation, but would you really be surprised if it happened? Especially if they can rip off Avengers Endgame. Penny gets hacked, and James seems surprised that Arthur didn't fully tell him the truth or something, and I've already ranted about how they butchered my boy, but it still pisses me off. James throws a scroll at Arthur and orders Winter and the Job Squad, as I'm going to call them from now on, to find Penny. Arthur takes the broken scroll, which I'm sure they're going to give this dangerous criminal and hacker a pat down, if not a strip search, because they can't take any chances. But this is RWBY, though. Also, Grim Cum River. Wow, if this is the best that this season can come up with, then just put this show out of its misery.